Hey, good morning. Maria back with another video. I'm packing a few things to eat for today, and I wanted to kind of do a brief response to a comment that I got last night, or maybe 2 hours ago, it looks like. Actually in the morning, I guess, early morning hours, to my video about, I guess she was warning me. I think she pronounced her name as Deptil. Hopefully I'll get the right pronunciation eventually. Sorry about that. But yeah, she was basically saying, gang stalking follows you, and this is something I'm very well aware of, okay? Like I said, if I get phone calls from different places in the United States and different countries, I'm far aware of that. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that, we have the internet, and it's expedient. I mean, something gets put online about you, and then anybody could have access to it. So, yeah, it's a very... It's a very far-reaching program. This I'm very well aware of, and but my point is of making these videos is to let people know all this hype is just BS. I mean, I didn't do anything, and then there's proof of it. I'm completely innocent. But whether you're innocent or not, people are still going to have issues. Okay, I'm very well aware of that, and it's sad. It's not fair. People will try to nitpick you, but the point I'm trying to make is that the hatred really should be directed towards themselves, because they're the ones who are doing wrong, and they're the ones who are breaking the law. They're the ones who are behaving in a way that is inappropriate. I'm just a woman who's trying to make a living and keep a roof over her head, okay? Any issues that they have, they should be directed towards themselves. Also, and I think this is the case with a lot of targeted individuals. Even for targeted individuals who have done something wrong, okay? Let's just say, for example, somebody did something wrong and they spent some time in jail and they paid the price for it, okay? Which that's not the case with me, but there may be some people who did, okay? The point is that all these people who are pointing the finger probably have far worse things in their history than that target does themselves. Like, I know for myself that there's a bunch of slutty women who participated in my targeting, and they are making up stories about me because they were really projecting their own issues. This incestuous family that I'm talking about are part of my targeting when they really shouldn't be, and they have no right to say anything. As a matter of fact, they should all put guns in their mouth and then pull the trigger. They would be better off for it. Okay, so my point is that these people are evil, and they don't realize what they're doing. They're on autopilot. They're doing things that are based on herd mentality, and they're hurting other people for reasons they have no right to. Now, that's not to say that, I've never done anything wrong in my entire life, and that I'm a precious little angel. I had a son out of wedlock or whatever, and I did the best I could to raise him. But, these people made it very difficult for me to even take care of the responsibility that I had. I mean, it was just because I come from an abusive family. So, and my family is basically the ones who actually put me in this program by their being foolish and talking about me on Facebook. And chances are, to this lady, Deptil, I guess, please, I really am going to try to get your name pronounced right. I'm not in front of my computer screen, but and hopefully as I go forward, I will. If I address you directly, I will be able to pronounce your name correctly. I don't want to ever offend you. Chances are you may very well be a victim of your family slander as well. I think a lot of targets are, especially if you can, look back far from a long time ago and realize that this has been going on for a very long time. Chances are your family probably had a lot to do with it. So basically, that's my point. My point is that all the harassment that I've been receiving all these years have been for absolutely no reason, okay? And that I have been abused. This is an extension of my family's abuse, and also a bunch of people joining in just because they are evil, and I'm sure, like I said, this is the case with a lot of people. So no, I'm not under any delusion to think that, people are going to, targeting's going to stop. People are going to, suddenly just wake up one morning and be all sunshiny, and then I'm going to have, great life without any struggles. I mean, that's the devastating part, because they destroy your entire life is basically what they do. Okay, because if you're the kind of person like myself who just wants to be by themselves, kind of hang out and maybe have one or two close friends that you could trust and have that sort of bond with them, it makes people very difficult, because who can you trust? It also makes it difficult because, it poisons the water. I fully understand that. But it is what it is. At least by moving away, I could not look at the perps that put me in this situation. I could not have to interact with them in any way. I don't have to bump into them at the store. I don't have to see them. I could at least, I'm going to deal with other people, mind you, but I don't